It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Ravens and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
And we are underway from Houston. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Henning. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Looking to throw. Henning. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Back to throw. Henning. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Well, this is caught by Gill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Henning. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards the final tally.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw again. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Jacobs will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Ah, what a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Jake Moody now for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's going to use his legs here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
To throw on 2nd down. Carlisle. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun, Carlisle. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Carlisle. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the River Hogs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Again, it's Johnson. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Henning. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. So here's a 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Henning. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Sherrill's on the return. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Walker. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Carlisle dancing to his... And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 3rd down, Henning.
That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Returnable for Sherrills. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense taking over again. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Throwing on 1st down. Carlisle. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
On 1st down, Carlisle. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Henning, he finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Henning.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And he will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Henning. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Back to throw. Henning. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 31. Looking to throw. Henning. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Ravens have cut it back within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. A 10-play drive that time.
And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And they bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. On the previous drive, he was able to connect with Dallas Goedert for the touchdown strike. And now they start again here, 1st and 10.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Henning. Again has it complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. In motion right goes Johnson.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. On 1st and 10, Henning. He finds his man complete. That's Burke. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Henning toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Henning, he gets it left side to Johnson. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! From 3 yards out.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point try now for Moody.
It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This offense back to work now late in this first half. Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He finds his man complete. It's Black. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout to throw on second down. Carlisle. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. Able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is taken at the 15 and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
2nd and 1 if people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing on 1st down. Carlisle. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And on now is the punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week, and they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Henning. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on third down, Henning. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. Henning. This short throw caught by Goddard. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Henning. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Martin Emerson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Throwing on third and long. Henning under pressure. They got him again. Aiden Hutchinson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackler who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston set to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. He completes this to Walker. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. We're in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Carlisle escaping the pressure right. Fights loose. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Carlisle, and it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Carlisle. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Carlisle. That's complete right around the 8. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within a point.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now here come the Ravens.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Henning. He finds his man Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 4.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burke. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Henning in trouble, and he's taken down.
Martin Emerson
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Well, let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now out comes Houston. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. to throw. Carlisle. Throw left side complete. That's Black. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is fielded at the 27. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slow lead.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Hanning. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Burke.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Hanning. He finds his man. Complete. That's Burke. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Hanning.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Under pressure, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Carlisle.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carlisle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try and go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with a slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
Well, hang on here. DeAndre Hopkins is shaken up, so we're going to have a pause for an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Back to throw. Carlisle. Short pass to Howard. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Carlisle.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They run again with Walker.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So the Ravens now down by 2, a minute 12 to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down.
Able to connect with Jacobs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll look to throw.
Pass complete. Goddard.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
He's back to throw.
That's caught by Johnson.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know what? So very interesting final check.